The topic of my presentation is depression. Depression is also known by three other names, such as major depression, clinical depression, and unipolar depression. Depression is an affective disorder that affects one's mood and emotional state. To know if you truly have it, you should get medically diagnosed, or you might misdiagnose yourself. And so, studies show that one in eight of every teenager out there has depression, and that in the U.S. population, there are more than 3 million people who have depression every year, or 3 million cases every year. Okay. There are many causes to depression. Some triggers could be trauma from a significant event that you can't really forget about, grief from losing a loved one, financial issues, like losing a job and now you can't support your family or yourself, illnesses that may be incurable, so you are worrying about your life, future, and all, stress from everyday life, your genes, like how you look and appear, and substance abuse, which could be drugs and all also. Those diagnosed with depression may have feelings of hopelessness, inferiority, and even suicidal impulses. The persistent feelings of sadness and lack of interest in many different cases characterizes depression in many different ways, such as mood. In mood, you may feel discontent with basically anything. You may feel bored, hopeless, and you can't feel happy or about anything. For behavior, you may cry a lot, isolate yourself, and always feel irritable easily. As for sleep, your sleep pattern is messed up, sort of. You wake up early, or you have restless sleeping, and all. For psychological state, you repeatedly go over your own thoughts, and you might have anxiety also. For your cognitive component, there may be slowness in your thought process, and you might be unable to concentrate, and you might also have thoughts of suicide. As for your weight, you may lose more or gain more weight over time. For your whole body, you may feel very hungry at times, or you may have a lack of appetite, and you may feel tired. For other symptoms, you might have restlessness or maybe even substance abuse, like drugs again. Fear not, for there are cures of depression. For treatment options, there is the talk therapy, where you talk out your problems to the psychologist, and you tell them how you feel, and they try to interpret what you say. There are also antidepressants, which come in different forms. They come in different names, such as Zoloft, Prozac, and Elavil. Antidepressants work about 60 to 80% of the time. What they do is they increase the amount of norepinephrine and serotonin in your system, and because you might experience depression because you have a lack in dopamine. So these three affect your mood and how you feel. Okay. Anyways, serotonin and norepinephrine corrects the imbalances in your neurotransmitters, so that you don't feel as sad. And so the next topic is electroconvulsive therapy. ECT, or electroconvulsive therapy, also known as shock therapy, is for severe cases of resistant depression where antidepressants and other ways don't work. So they shock your brain, and sometimes it makes the person with depression feel a little better. Okay, so the next thing is the skit that will play in a few seconds. Beep, 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 beep.
Hit the snooze button. Go back to sleep.
I have to wake up.
No, stay in bed. Stay in bed.
Okay.
Okay, then end it.
Aren't you tired? Just stay in bed.
Okay, end
I don't like that color on you. I mean, it just makes you look ugly. Like, that is so ill. You need another color.
it. Done. Oh.
What are you wearing? That is so ugly. Like,
Leave me
no,
alone.
no,
Leave me alone.
no.
Okay, end.
Okay, so I was at the place with my guy kids, and I was like,
I won't understand. This is dumb. Why are you even doing this anyway?
I have to get a break.
Nobody cares.
Are you even listening to us? Why am I even crying?
It's okay. I don't need
Oh wait, should we?
it. Go away. I don't like you. You can't walk away from me. I know the real you.
Okay, stop. Okay, so that skit was supposed to show you how depression always puts you down, and that wherever you go, it'll always follow you around. You can't really walk away from it, and it'll always make you feel really sad and put you down, and so you may feel sad for no reason at all. But a disclaimer, for the video, they're not supposed to look as happy as the people who are acting out. Okay, that's all.